Hello, I'm Dr. Nandita Shah, the founder of Sharan. Welcome to Fit Tuck, and you're with Healthy Living with Sharan. So, let's today talk about how to lose weight in a manner which is sustainable and in which way you can never put it back on. Think about it. In nature, animals are never overweight, right? I went to Africa and there was so much grass, but not an overweight zebra. And there were so many zebras, but I didn't see an overweight lion. Why? Because animals in nature are eating their food the way they've been designed to eat it in nature. And if we do the same, we too can lose weight. Think about it. The foods that are natural to our species are fruits and vegetables. These are the most natural because if you go to a farm, you instinctively feel like picking fruits and vegetables and maybe beans and seeds. And so we should make these the front and center of our diet. Now, what happens when you're dieting? When you're dieting, you're always thinking about what? Food, right? And so when you stop dieting, even after you've lost all the kilos or reached your goal, what are you going to do? Eat more. And that doesn't work. But if we always eat the right thing, then like animals in nature, we can always be at our best weight without any effort. Now, another reason why we put on too much weight is because we eat mindlessly. When we're eating, we're not really thinking about how much to eat or what we're eating or even tasting the food. Sometimes we're eating while watching TV, while talking on our phones, while reading a book or while doing work. And when you do this, then you aren't aware of whether you're hungry or not. You're eating just automatically and then you put on weight too, right? So that's another reason. And therefore, I suggest that if you're eating, always sit down and keep your mind on nothing else but food and chew your food consciously. But before you even start eating, look at your plate, look at the colors. Thank the universe for giving you this food. You know, it's so like we take our food for granted just because we can go to supermarket and buy the food and put it on our tables. But think about all the effort that went into growing the food. So much love and effort has gone into bringing this food, and then we eat mindlessly. So let us always thank the universe for the food that it's giving us. And then first taste with our eyes and nose, and then with our mouth, and chew very well so that each and every bit of the food is masticated and digested, and then go to the next spoon. If you want to eat less, a good habit would be to take your spoon and put the food in the mouth and then put your spoon down and don't pick it up until you've completely cleared your mouth. Sometimes we keep shoveling more food in our mouth without fully chewing it and swallowing it, isn't it? We're in such a hurry to eat, and that's not surprising because this is what we've been taught by our culture. For example, if you look at animals or babies, they eat only till they are full and they eat slowly. And we are often telling children, hurry up, eat your food fast. And so this happened to us too, and we grew up thinking that food should be eaten in a hurry. Not at all. It takes some time for the message to go from your stomach to your brain to tell you that you're full. And if you're listening to your body and eating slowly, then you'll never be able to overeat. But most of us have overeaten at some time in our lives, right? So we don't want to do that. And the reason we overeat is because some of the food that we're eating is so addictive. And we'll talk about that in another episode. But to get back to this one, if we have to eat slowly and mindfully, then we are less likely to overeat because our stomach will send the message to the brain, but also because we're satiated, because we've had that flavor and taste in our mouth for some time, right? And we've enjoyed it and we spent some time on it. And now it's the time to go on to doing other things. So let's eat really slowly. Another thing is that we eat foods that are refined, that are more calories than nutrients. But if we eat always for nutrients, which you would if you were on a farm or an orchard, you would always pick the best orange or the best mango first, right? And that's because when you see the color and the shape, then you know that it is high quality. But when we eat from supermarkets, we sometimes eat out of packages, and I can tell you most of the food in packages is not high quality. Manufacturers don't make foods in packages so that you will be nourished. Manufacturers make foods in packages so that they will be nourished. Their guidelines are that the food should stay on the shelf for a long time, that the food should be highly addictive so you will eat more, and so on and so forth. So, eat natural foods. When you eat packaged foods, they are often refined foods. When we refine foods, we're taking all the nutrients out and only keeping the calories. For example, common refined foods are oil and sugar and white rice and white flour, and these are just empty calories with no nutrients at all or very little nutrients, and we don't want those. So let's see how we can cook and eat with high quality nutrients all the time. The second thing is we can minimize the animal products, because animal products are always full of fat, and if you want to lose weight, you want to minimize the fat. So think about it. You boil milk, you have fat on top. Boiled chicken, fat on top. Boiled fish, fat on top. Boiled meat, fat on top. And all this fat is without fiber. But if we eat high quality fats in nature, they're always with fiber. For example, if you eat coconut or avocado or peanuts or sesame, then they're all with fiber. But if we eat their extractions like peanut oil or sesame oil, there's no fiber there. If we eat foods in their whole form, if we chew carefully, if we eat mindfully, and if we eat foods without any hormones. You know, nowadays, foods are given growth hormones to make them grow faster. And these are specially animal-based foods, because your chicken goes to slaughter at the age of 42 days. A normal chicken will grow to full size in double that time. But you know, the farmer wants to get as much as he can as soon as possible, and so with the help of hormones, the chicken grows. These hormones come back to us through the food. Cows are made to produce more milk, goats are made to grow faster, and so on and so forth, and so we are consuming hormones through them. If you stop consuming all animal products, eat only whole plant-based products, and get even more nutrients by eating organic food, weight loss will just happen without any effort. Now, I tell you one thing. If you want to just do a trial, make sure that you take out all the animal foods and all the free fat, oil, ghee and butter. How to cook without oil? We have you covered, because we have lots of recipes on our website sharan-india.org. And do you know that you can make anything without oil, even samosas, and they'll be delicious? Try it. You're with Living Healthy with Sharan, and if you like this, join us for more episodes.